Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Fallout Shelter. How y'all doing? It's a lovely day in the neighborhood. It's been rainy and cold here in southwestern Pennsylvania. And we got some people at the door who want to be let in because it's getting cold outside. So let's go get them, shall we? You all have been back from your missions. Whoops. And we thank you for your service. Sure. I need to collect 24 rare outfits, so I will keep those. And we will take care of everything else. Get rid of all that other crap. Ooh, we don't keep that for now. Come on in. Ooh, we got a BOS, Brotherhood of Steel Diner recipe fragment. And we've got a Railroad Diner fragment. Alrighty, and we've got a duplicate of the Minutemen Living Quarters fragment. Yay. What else we got? Good, hello, gentlemen. Come on in. And you, sirs, come on in. And we got a duplicate of the living quarters for the Brotherhood of Steel. Again, a duplicate of a duplicate of a duplicate, and a duplicate of a duplicate of a duplicate, and a duplicate. Duplicate. All right, everybody's in. Let the ceremony. If everybody's in, the ceremony's about to begin. Okay. Hey, while we were doing all that stuff, I've got a new theme that we have now got. And a feral ghoul attack, of course, because, you know, why should we be able to do anything at all without interruption? Okay, now that that's done. Hey, is there anybody outside? Oh, yeah, Mr. Handy is out there. And, Eulogy? Eulogy? Got a rusty missile launcher that's... It's stealth. It's a stealth launcher. We can't see it. And then, yeah. Gregory Simmons has also got a tactical jump jet that is of stealthy nature. And Sean Knight has got a Dragon's Ball that we just can't see. So apparently everybody's... Okay, well, there's a bug. They just updated the launcher. I don't know if they updated, Well, shnikes. Go away. So we got a new theme. Let's test her out. Let's test her out. We've got the railroad. We did the railroad. Let's check the Brotherhood of Steel. And the Minutemen. We don't have that one yet. No, we don't have that one yet. We got the Brotherhood of Steel though. Let's use that one. See how that looks. Sure, why not? Okay, we'll reload later. Alright, we reloaded, and looky there. Nice. Look at that. Look at that. It's like we're on the deck. We're on the deck of the vertibird, or whatever the hell that thing is, that big thing. I don't know why I went back in there. Alright, do we got anything else we can do while we're here? We don't have a theme yet for that. Can we make another theme? We've got people in here working on themes. Can they craft another theme? No. We're almost done though. We've got the crafted the living quarters and the Brotherhood of Steel and the railroad, underground railroad. Yeah, that's what it is. But the other ones we have not done yet. We've got 5 of 9 on mostly everything except for the Minutemen Diner. We're going to get that one back. So we will continue to find those out as we can. Actually, can I? I don't know. I don't want to use up. I mean, I'm such a hoarder. It's not even funny. I've got this 116 Nuka-Cola Quantums that I will never use, but whatever something I really need them for, I'd rather have them. So, with that being said, let's go check out what quests we can send our people on to go get more Nuka-Cola Quantums, like the game Show Gauntlet. Yay! And we'll send out Jacob. We'll send out Matthew. We'll send out Randy Campbell. Randy Campbell. I know it seems beneath Randy Campbell to go do this, but of course we need to send the best and the brightest out there. And Randy Campbell, you are a #1 awesome possum, the best we have. And what else do we have? We have man on second for the search for jobs in Jervies. We're not ready to do that yet, but we're going to go stop the presses and confront the editor. Get that done. We will send out Butch, we will send out Kevin, and we will send out Keith to go do that. And go. And lastly, we have another quest to do. hopefully I get some more. Another 12 seconds, I'll have those. Alright, and so we can go check on another quest. What else we got? Climbing the ranks. We might as well finish off the Brotherhood of Steel ones with Ryan, Larry, and 3Do. Go, go, go! Have fun, boys. Represent. Represent. And when they get to their destinations, we will come back and we will go through those. I am going to go take care of some much-needed housekeeping to be done. I found a lot of these. I've noticed, looking through, I have got a lot of people who are in piss-poor condition with their outfits here. Because, I mean, granted, a lot of them are in sturdy vault suits, which, you know, it's a 5. But we also have some people that are wearing some 3s or 4s, and we need to take care of that. We need to take care of life. See here, military fatigues. Look at these people wearing these military fatigues. We can't have that. We can't be having them in, you know, there's a lot of people dressed up in the badass, the worst uniforms. I hope they're not all in, they are not all in crafting rooms either. They are scattered about the vault, and we need to take care of that. So I have been crafting when I can either whoops. I've either been crafting Power 6, you know, those power armor, or Mark 6 power armors, or I've been crafting the highest level of Commander Fatigues, which is a 7. And this one has got another 10 hours to go. But once they are taken care of, we will then send all of our people, get all of our peeps the best and brightest, the best uniform. Look, see this one here? What the hell? And I don't have anything better to give them. So I need to do some major maintenance on the vault here. I've let some things go very far, and I don't play except to record on this vault usually, so it's I need to get in here. I need to get my hands dirty a little bit and get things fixed up. So hopefully we'll have that all taken care of. But we will find you back on the flip side here as we get everybody out to their destinations, and we'll be back to take those probably Sunday night. Hey, since I don't have to watch Westworld, it's on hiatus, so I can get this done. Okay, and we're ready. They're all out there. Let's go get them. In shining armor. Let's take it on. Find the Brotherhood squad leader. Alrighty. Let's go do this. My gosh, I started this and I have no idea what I was going to talk about. What was going to be my theme for the evening. I really have no real anything to talk about. How about that? I'm utterly speechless. I have no nothing. Nikes. Well, we're definitely on the right track, regardless it is. So hey, you know, maybe it's just a time for us to just sit and talk about just nothing, just anything. It's December. We are 20, not even 20 days. We are 17 days away. 17 days from the time of this recording. Actually, by the time it comes out, it'll be probably about 2 weeks from Christmas. Holy crap! Christmas is 2 weeks away. Jeez, I cannot believe it. It's already this close. Oh my goodness. And I don't want to get into Christmas talk yet because I want to have the themes. I want to have all that going on. I have seen a lot of the shows on TV, and we'll talk more about that. But we're gearing up for those things. We're gearing up for the holidays. But we're now in that time where it's like, okay, it's December 8th, 9th, 10th. I haven't decorated the house yet. I'm still cleaning up everything. I'm cleaning up. I've got a mess. And that's the one thing I so desperately need to do in my life. I'm 41 years old, and I have a house. I've lived in this house for 12 years now, and I've taken this long to finally start working on it. And I've told you before about the the roof and the driveway and the back porch and all these things that I'm looking to do. But I think about my parents. I think about my parents who are in their 70s. And they grew up in a time when we didn't, you didn't have much. It was the post, it was the post Great Depression. They're talking about, they were born in 41 and 42. And, oh, we got some good stuff there. Some fragments. So they were born in 41 and 42, and those were times when your parents and your grandparents, they made do with what they had. I mean, they didn't go out and just buy something brand new because something was broke. They had to fix it, or they salvaged things, and they junked things, and they used parts. And if you've ever gone into somebody's garage, especially somebody who was born in the early 40s or late 30s, these are the people that are not hoarders, like you've seen on TV. These are people... Oh, I need to get more of those critical hits. Crap. These are people who are just... They know... Aha! They know that they didn't have the opportunities that we have today. Oh, this broke. I can just go buy another one. They didn't have. It's not that they didn't have the money all the time. It's not even just the money. It's they didn't have this. There was shortages on everything back then. All right, look at this. We got there. You've done a remarkable job, soldier. I've heard you're turning your vault into a Brotherhood outpost. We are. I'm pleased to say I can't think of a better place for it to be. Okay, I'll see you there. Oh, we're gonna get somebody. Who did we get? We got another. We got a Brotherhood of Steel member. Oh, wonderful. But yeah, it's not even a case of there wasn't the money to go buy something. It's just that we had such a shortage of supplies of actual components to things, rubber and steel and paper and all that. There were drives because we needed those things for the war effort in the 40s for and here it is, the week of Pearl Harbor, the Pearl Harbor Memorial. Yesterday, I'm recording this on December 8th. Yesterday was the day that Pearl Harbor was attacked. And, in my lifetime, we did not have any attacks until September 11th, 2001. But for our parents, they were, my parents were 4 and, my parents were just born. Were just a baby and had not been born yet when Pearl Harbor happened. In fact, my father wasn't born. He was my great-grandmother. I'm sorry, my grandmother would have been pregnant with my father when Pearl Harbor happened. That's amazing to realize. And I never got to meet my grandmother. But, he and my and Bailey's other grandfather, he was 2 years old when Pearl Harbor happened. And this, they didn't have the direct effects of it. They had the McCarthyism era, and they had the Vietnam War and the Korean, the war and those things. But still, the mentality to say, you just can't have something, go out and buy it. You have to make do with what you have around you, and to put that all into a house. And you walk into those houses, and it's like, my goodness, what do you need all this stuff for? What are all these things doing? Why can't you just get rid of these things? What good does it do to have this house packed of stuff when, unfortunately, the inevitable happens? And we'll continue that on the next quest. So there we are. Find the Brotherhood squad leader. We did it. We got Sarah Lyons. We got Sarah Lyons. How about that shit? That's awesome. Rusty Gauss rifle, a rusty plasma pistol, and we got some other items of note, and they'll come back to the vault, and we'll head on to the next quest. That was great. Good stuff. The end of the road for the Brotherhood of Steel quest. All right. They're kind of on the way back. Time to go. Stop the presses, the Bugle Boy. It's the Bugle Boy, Zines from the Commonwealth. Confront the editor. Let's go do it. Let's go get him. Oh. Alright. It's like a pixelated person with a little nose and an eye right there. There you go. Get 'em, boys. So yeah, you know, my parents' garage is ridiculous, and both my brother and my sister, and I don't want to. I mean, and like I said, my dad's going through some surgery and issues right now, and you know, he's a tough guy. He you know, he's going to be fine, but you have to start thinking about the possibility that, you know, one day they're not going to be around anymore, and you're not going to be able to escape the inevitable. So you have to sort of plan for it. And not that you want to, like, bury them before they're dead, but you need to, you know, to be there with your parents, and you need to be there with people that you love, and make sure that they understand that, you know, you are in their life, and you will always be part of them, and they can trust you and to do these things. And you know, wow, that was quick! Holy shit! That was insane. But I'm thankful that my family is we love each other, you know, and we like each other. You know, there's not a lot of, like, animosity toward each other around the holidays, which is a great thing. We always love spending time with each other. I had a very typical childhood. It's just like, you know, people. I'm Anthony Michael Hall from the Breakfast Club, you know, Brian Johnson. And there's just not, you know, anything of note in my family history, you know. But my point is that we all get along, and that if it came down to it, like having to take care of a parent who was, you know, had to be put into a nursing home, or having to share equally the amount of work that's needed to take care of those things after a parent or parents die, that I know we you know, oh, hold on to that thought. You think you can just shut down my paper with violence? Prepare to become the victim of a scathing editorial. Holy crap. Not only that, but I'll publish the name and location of your vault. My raider pals will eat you up and spit you out. I don't think so. I think it's going to be us eating you. But I get half of everything the raiders take. In fact, I'll cut you in if you just walk away. We'll take the caps. Just keep your raiders away from our vault. Lying is lying and people are dying. We're here to stop it. Yeah, screw it. We're taking your asses out. Okay. How about thee? So yeah, we are not going to be at each other's throats. You know, it's not about the money. It's not about dividing anything up. It's about, look, we all need to chip in, and we will all do this. And those are the important things, because there is a house full of just stuff. I mean, stuff we, you know, my father grew up on a farm. My mother, you know, she was very independent early on in her life. Neither of them had a college education. Look at all that stuff we got. Oh, kinds of good stuff. Neither of them had a college education, and yet my family was able to send 3 kids to college, you know, 3 years apart from each other, and then 7 years apart, without having to rely on student loans or assistance or anything like that. All on a one-income family, on an income that came from 2 people that didn't have college educations. So that just tells you that things were tough for them back then, but they're tougher now. And why is that? And what's going wrong? And what do we have to fix? And maybe our values are screwed up. Maybe our way of thinking is screwed up. But the fact that they could do it and acquired so much, you know, so many things in this house is insane. And we will, you know, we will have to deal with that one day. But me, I would prefer to not have to, you know, I have one child. You know, I don't want to think about Bailey having to go through this house one day and having to deal with all that. So I've begun to learn to unhoard. I've begun to learn that I don't need all these things. And I've said it before, like in Minecraft. Don't need to build a big, huge house in Minecraft, because there's no point to it unless you just want to do it for the shits and giggles of doing it. The aesthetics. It's not about having a lot, you know, you can put everything into a 9 cube, you know, a 9 block area and work from there. Minimalist, tiny house, you know, tiny house hunting in Minecraft. But, and I'm not even saying a tiny house hunting is the way to go for, you know, everyday life. I'm just saying that you don't have to have stuff in your life to have a great life. We learned in the 80s of capitalism and having to acquire material, and all that does is just create this, this consumerist cesspool of thing, and what that does is not only does it, create this greed and everything else, but all that stuff that you have has to go somewhere eventually, which probably means like a landfill. Not going to be recycled. It's not going to be sustainable and reusable and all that kind of stuff. Half of it's going to go in like electronics, plastics. Those are all going to go into a pile somewhere and just degrade over time, and not degrade over time, but just ruin the environment. Hey, I'm bringing it down a notch today. Look, we're gearing up for Christmas. We're bringing it all down. All right, we finished that quest. We got a a rusty railway rifle, survivor armor, a rare outfit recipe, which we probably already have, but that's no matter. We beat the editor to death. And now we got to take on the last quest. Woohoo! The game Show Gauntlet. Yay! This actually might be a good one. I think I had either a different spin on the questions or new questions. Actually, wasn't typical. It might be. Who knows? It'll probably be the same thing I've always had, but we'll see. Hey, you know what time it is? It's time to welcome us to. Wow. Okay, I totally did. Welcome to Lose Your Head. Answer the questions correctly and win caps. Answer them wrong and lose your head. Yeah, this is a repeat. Crap. The glowing sea. But it was about the children of Adam, the question I had on the phone. Wow, you got it right. Yay. So yeah, it's the greed and all of the crap that's going to sit in a landfill somewhere. Don't want to have that. Make memories, fill your house with pictures. Fill your life with memories. You don't have to, I have to, we talk about, people living paycheck to paycheck. Now we just live direct deposit to direct deposit. And quite frankly, some days it's, from paycheck to Monday. It's just that's the way it goes sometimes. And I have a lot of bills that I'm paying off and a lot of debts that I'm trying to work down, and most of those are things that I had to, credit for this. Hey, welcome to round 2. Where was Lorenzo Cabot held prisoner? Lorenzo Cabot. He was at the insane asylum. We never did finish that one. This house. This house was to fix it up. I had to go into debt. What the hell? They just packed them right up to each other. Holy crap, dude. Time for round 3. Which of the following is not a location in the Commonwealth? Oh, I forget what it is. Campage. Don't. Alright, well, I forgot what it was. Anyways, so I have this house that I need to fix up, and I had to put half of it on credit to do so, and my line of credit, and I'm paying that down. In some weeks it's hard. I'm obviously not making any money from this gig. Christ, I lost 3 subscribers this week. So that doesn't mean I'm losing any. I'd have to actually have money to lose money on this channel. But like I said, some days it takes a lot to get there, and you're taking care of a family or taking care of a child or taking care of a house. It's just it doesn't always leave a lot of room for anything at the end of the week. Sitting on the day before your payday and you've got $18 in your checking account because you've got things tied up everywhere else. That's rough. That's a rough life. But you know what though? I don't need anything right now. I sure want a lot of things. I want to have, I want to have a new, I want to have my one room cleaned out and turned into an office so I can put all kinds of computer equipment. I want to get a new computer just so I can do this. Hell, I'd like to sit on my ass and just do this all day long. Damn it, missed that one. Damn it, missed that one. But I can't. Because, I wanted to get there. Just don't always have those opportunities. You can get those opportunities. Now, there are, we could say there's legitimate reasons why you have issues with not being able to make things happen. We've seen, if anything, in the last 2 years that there's the fight for minimum wage to be raised, and I don't really have a problem with minimum wage to be. Well, let's hold that thought. Okay, we'll wait for you, jackass. Where was Kellogg's headquarters? Kellogg's, Fort Hagen. Yep. Ooh, we got our Nuka-Colas. Yay. It's not that I have a problem with us raising minimum wage. That's not the problem. Shit. Minimum wage being raised isn't the problem. The problem is that when if you raise minimum wage, you will raise the cost of things that you have to pay for, because how are they going to make up that difference? Now, there are ways, and we don't have to get into economy, diatribe to talk about it, but just the idea that saying that, the cost of living has totally out increased our ability to make money. If the cost of living rose in proportion to the cost of pay, then that would be a thing. But here's the problem: you can't add more things without having to pay. You cannot. It's just like this game. You cannot keep adding more rooms that do water and food if you don't add more rooms that can generate power. But in order to do that, you have to have people. So you have to find that balance. And right now, we are sort of like in that weird era where it's like, hey, we keep adding people, we keep adding population, but for us to add more jobs and for us to add more companies, we have to have a place to put them, and we have to have infrastructure to hold them, and and we don't have that necessarily. Hey, that's the one thing in this world that they're not making any more of is land, and we're getting pretty crunched for where we can hold things. That's just the way it is. So there's a lot of reasons why this is happening. But that doesn't, matter. It's just, as long as you can put a roof over your head, put food in your stomach, put clothes on your back. Leave it some harder. Put clothes on your back and have the basics. You can have everything you need. Does that mean you can go out to the movies every night? No, it doesn't. Does that mean you can go out to eat every night? No, it doesn't. Here's the thing. If you want to do that, you need to go work harder and get another job or make more money if you want to do all those things. Problem is if you do all that, when are you going to have time to go out? You're going to be busy. Too busy working all the time. So that's find ways to reduce the amount of stress in your life and replace it with things that are fun. And games are fun. Yeah, video games are fun and movies are fun and all that stuff, but you got to work to get them. Enjoy the time with family, with friends. Sit around, tell stories. Get a group together that you can sit there and around a fireplace or around a bar or around a pizza and just discuss things. That's where your life should be fulfilled for. That should be the stuff that enriches your life, not a computer or a video game console or something like that. People we're getting too far away from each other, even though we live next door. We have these devices, we have this technology. We don't have I'm gonna get this one. Come on. Damn it! They're hard to get. We don't have, intimacy, and I don't mean intimacy in a way that you think it. I mean, I'm talking about like our informal and intimate relationships with each other as friends and family and coworkers and people that you care about, people that you interact with, and we do it through a screen. We hide behind a firewall. It doesn't really matter. It's just all those things, and we don't have the types of communication we used to have, and it's even harder. There's so much that can be misconstrued over this type of communication. You can type something out, but there's no context to it. All right, we got a military circuit board, which we always need. We got 5 of the Nuka-Cola Quantums, a rusty railway rifle, and a rusty plasma pistol. All of those things we're plugging to sell. Or scrap, because we need the parts. Okay, everybody's coming back. And I mean everybody. Everybody's out there is on their way back, except for the Mr. Handy, I think. But we'll get them back in. We'll get all their stuff, and we will have a good old time with that. Oh, yeah, I got another Dragon's Maw. Woohoo! You got that, and you got a Dragon's Maw. You got a Dragon's Maw. You got a Dragon's Maw. And you're gonna have a Dragon's Maw. Oh, yeah, you're gonna have a Dragon's Maw. And you need to get a Dragon's Maw. And you need to... Okay. So yeah, enrich your lives with people, with experiences, with interactions. Don't think that it's a physical object like a car or a computer or a house can do that for you, unless you use those things to accomplish that other feat. To drive, to take something to somebody that needs it, a friend, to take somebody to work that needs it, to give a home to a pet. A stray, somebody, something that needs it as much as you, if not more. Share those things with people. That's what makes it, that's the important stuff right there. So, okay, we got a couple of things we want to do. I do want to talk about them. So here we go. We got a bunch of crap in here that we need to get rid of, and I told you we were going to start going through and switching out people's outfits because, my goodness, we got people wearing this crap. Look at that. I mean, what the heck, really? Commander fatigues, man. Commander fatigues. Whoops. And we want to build some more of those, but unfortunately, I can't because I do not have any more globes. We got power armor being made there, but if I want to make another one of those things, I need globes. And here's the problem. How do you know what has globes? Well, that's easy to find out. So first of all, we know for a fact that the Commander Fatigues needs globes. But what else uses globes? Heavy leather armor. That uses globes. Heavy wasteland gear. That uses globes. Now, I don't want to get, I want to go to the other stuff that has globes. And I have nothing to make that does not... I don't have that, I don't have any... that I don't have this. There's 2 items that I may have that have globes in them that I can't make because I need the globes, but I might actually have sturdy combat armor and sports fan outfits. I have those. I know I do. I had them in my inventory. If I scrap them, I could get a globe. But do I have them? Or are they on people right now? So yeah, look for things that you have in your inventory that are made up of the things that you want. Scrap them, and you could get them. You could get them out of it. So, okay, so look here, right here, expert radiation suit. We talked about that one before. I have I have one of those, either in the inventory or on somebody. Expert radiation suit. Let's scrap that because we're not going to wear it because it's an E4. We don't really need to worry about that. Let's scrap it. And see there, we got 4 globes out of it. 4 globes. So now we can make another one of our outfits there. Look at that. Commander Fatigues. There you go. So that's what we needed to do. We did it. Yay! And that'll be made along with the Mark 6 power armor. And we are getting our people all geared up. Get them geared up. Hopefully soon we'll have our Christmas decorations up too. And everybody will be back in and we'll collect all their crap. But until then, we'll see you in a while. Okay, and everybody is back, so let's go. Let them in. Hello. Hello. Alrighty. Come on in. Show night. Get rid of your stuff here, boys. That's all we need to do there. Come on in. Sell all your stupid stuff that we don't care about. Come on in. And sell all your stupid stuff that we don't care about. Boop, boop, boop. And come on in. And what cool goodness stuff do we get? We got a community outfit that we already knew. We got... And that's it. That's all we got. Out of all that crap, that's all we got was that one thing. Well, sugar. Alright. Boy. That's all we did. So, yeah. So that's where we're headed. Alright. We're going to get everybody... Oh, well, Jesus Christ. You didn't get to come in. I'm sorry. Alright. Oh, yeah, Sarah Lyons. Sarah, how you doing? Come on in. Go get training. Alright, we got some people to move around. Mr. Preston Garvey. Go learn something. Amy Warner. Go mix something. You, my friend, are just about done harking this. So, we got everybody all healed up that need to be healed up. Ryan Page, you need to be healed up. Oh, there's lag and we're crashing. What the hell? What the hell? Okay, some kind of DirectX diagnostic tool just decided to kill everything. That's wonderful. Wonderful news. Alright, we were healing everybody up. Who else needs to be healed? Does anybody else need to be healed? Ryan, you needed to be healed before we got crashed. Sean Knight needs to be healed up. And Larry Bishop needs to be healed up. Anybody else? Free Dog. Healed up. And now we can send everybody else back on their quests so that we can get them ready to go. So the next time we come back, another Vault-Tec experiment. Randy Campbell, you're up. Randy Campbell. Oh, there's a Cheryl Campbell. That's not what we want. We want Randy Campbell. Randy Man. And Jacob. And where is Matthew? There you are. Go forth. And what else we got going on? We got off the rails. Off the rails. Have gun will travel. It's more echoes of steel. The Great Tato Famine, and the continuing of the search for Jobson's jersey. I don't want to go rescue any more dwellers right now because I've got plenty to go around, and I don't want to overstock my storage there. So let's go do off the rails. Rescue a kidnapped railroad worker. Railroad was trying to sneak refugees through the area when they were captured by raiders. Found and rescued them before stealing. Find and rescue them in the first place. So we will send out Ryan, Three Dog, and Larry Bishop to handle that one. And then Butch, Keith, and Kevin will handle the last one, which is probably going to be Echoes of Steel. Echoes of Steel. Keith, Butch, Kevin. Boop, boop, boom. Alright, and when they get out, we will catch up with them later. So that's it for now. Have a good evening, and we will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye. So yeah, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Just click the logo there, or go to my Redbubble shop and buy some great teas. Or you can also go watch the rest of the series from Fallout Shelter by clicking on the playlist. And then there's also a video there for you based off your own viewing habits. So thanks a lot for watching, and have a good night. Bye-bye.